Hello and welcome to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode, and kicking things off, the man who put in an unsuccessful bid for Drew McIntyre's United Kingdom Championship at Clash at the Castle steps forward for a chance of qualifying for the Money in the Bank ladder match. He would of course be joining Dominic Mysterio if successful. And a little bit of a special rematch tonight. The man who beat him in the number contendership contest, but then mysteriously had to take leave. Ethan Page is back, and well, these two set to go toe to toe once more. Of course, this is Andrade's best way to get him back to that championship, get him back to the heart of the problem. And well, Andrade just raking in this moment. Another chance to prove his dominance, but here we go. It is all ego. A man who, let's be honest, we've seen the descent between Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, who we're set to hear from later tonight. Ethan Page, of course, could be attributed to the start of that. Just a quite quick little line thrower towards Theory, telling him that he thinks he could be better than he is. And that's what Ethan Page loves to do. He loves to get into people's minds, loves to play games. And that's why this man's known as all ego. Well, Andrade laser focus still, I guess, in part riled up from the loss to Drew McIntyre, and Chad Patton rings the bell, and Ethan Page just toying with the crowd here outside. And while Ethan Page playing games with Andrade. Oh, wait a minute, slingshot cutter. Quick cover, Chad Patton counts for one. Oh god. Andrade around the world neckbreaker to give the receipt, went big, went high, and I mean, can you see the positioning of Ethan Page there? He had wrapped Andrade's leg up, and oh god, just in the submission in now, looking to cause suffering and pain, but Andrade just benched with a vicious forearm. And now Ethan Page, looking to capitalize. Andrade has that fear, has that soul of a demon inside him. Wants to prove that what happened to Clash was not to be repeated, that he is not a man that can just be put down. But again, and a big boot, perfectly timed. Wanted to go, oh god. Twisted neck breaker. Hooks the leg. And well, Ethan Page drops Andrade. And well, right after dropping a Chad Patton. And again, just that cocky and arrogant smile. And Andrade just getting the legs ripped apart. Well, Page fueling up, answering Andrade's challenge so far. The game's being played. has kept Andrade very much behind. But Andrade looking to lessen the struggle, refocus the pace. And just look at this. This is nothing short of disrespect. And Ethan Page just looking for a little elevated offense. And wait, Ethan Page and Andrade vying for position. And a low blow attempt. Andrade blocks. And well, Page with that crucifix ego bomb. 1, 2. And well, Ethan Page getting straight in the face of Chet Patton for that dazed count. And we know what Andrade could be looking for. And well, Page could be in some serious trouble. And, well, Ethan Page thought he dodged the moonsault. Andrade lands on his feet, but Page filled up. And the spinning back elbow. And again, Ethan Page clings on. Oh well. If I'm Ethan Page, oh wait, Page drops Patton like a sack of bricks. Hoists up Andrade again. Blocks. The low blow. Twisting neck breaker. Off the ropes. Major drop kick. And this could no. Page. Wait a minute, Ethan Page playing mind games. And while stripping that buckle. And what's the play here if you're Ethan Page? Low blow connects finally on the outside. Page's game plan working to the highest degree. And well, Andrade just met his maker. The second ego bomb. And the 3. I mean, playing games until the sun goes down. Ethan Page did what he does best. Played the system. Trying to utilize that low blower. Every turn getting more and more desperate. In the end, just decking out the ref, nailing the low blow, taking things back between the ropes, and calling it a night. And Ethan Page joins Dominic Mysterio in the contest for the Money in the Bank briefcase for the Raw Men's Division. The Raw Men's ladder match getting more and more tense. Of course, next week a double billing of qualifiers. And just look at this, wraps the arms, picture perfect, twisting cutter. Andrade, realizing the ref was down, couldn't finish the job. That low blow though sealed the deal. Hooks him in. Nothing but all ego. And then the 1, 2, 3. And Ethan Page celebrates. And if any man is dastardly enough to steal a win in a Money in the Bank ladder match, it is that man stood before us. And well, Fraxium, the tag champs set for action tonight. And wait a minute, Chad Gable and Razor coming out. And wait, that's Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Of course, Gable indebted to the Final Testament, and well, we saw them in tag action last week, pick up a major win, and now McDonough and Finn gunning for the World Tag Team Champions. Judgment Day be making big strides as of late, and well, it looks like tonight this continues. While Finn and JD telling the ref to give them some space, and it seems they are officially taking over, and it will be Axiom and Fraser versus JD and Finn. And while Axiom not wasting time. Wait, hooks in a cover in the corner. While Fraxium trying to maintain a heavy load for Balor. Trying to throw Balor off balance, off his game. But it is not going to work against such a highly listed star. Well, tag mate now, McDonough coming in. Oh, and here we go. Slingshot into that. Oh, God. The elbow and knocking away the spine of Axiom. Bent. And well, JD trying to fight a army on his own back. Nathan Fraser will just well, Jessica Carr goes in a little disruption in the ring, count of 8. Well, Fraxium, well, Axiom I should say, having to rush back in. Well, JD McDonough, the clubbing blows to the spine as Finn Balor absolutely destroys Axiom on the outside. I don't even understand what just happened. Well, Axiom needs to get that tag across to Nathan Fraser as soon as humanly possible. Because this is going to go from bad to worse. Well, Axiom trying to show heart, trying to show dry. As Axiom stuck in an endless loop of torment. And well, here we go, Balor finally getting that tag and a double shoulder block. And well, Finn just posing. And well, here we go. And well, I thought Nathan was going to come in with a little bit more steam, went for a cover. I mean, you can't say that they, it's understandable they'd be off their game as, Balor and JD weren't even meant to be here tonight. I mean, just look at the intensity. And Balor just trying to subdue Fraser. Well, Finn trying to get back to his feet. Nathan flying off on all angles. But Balor went for that forearm. Fraser. Elbow through the heart. And while the tag champ's trying to take things up a notch. JD McDonough. Some call him the human bobblehead. Has roped in. McDonough on the shoulders. Flips him inside out, makes the covering. A pinfall breakup from Fraser. JD has attention on the wrong man. Axiom gets the roll up. Can't forget that the ability to catch people off their guard. Is how Fraxium currently hold the tag titles. And well, Balor tried to change the game. And look at this. Balor with a choke on Axiom. Oh God, went for that. The Irish Ace went to end things. And now Axiom finds his footing. And McDonough, the true Iron Man. And oh my God. And again. And this display starting to run unchecked. And Balor wraps it up with a neat bow using Axiom's own move against him for the 3. I think, the connection not quite as strong as it could have been, but it was enough. And well, Fraxium brought everything to the table. JD and Finn take the mantle, steal the match, and now hold a win over the heads of the tag team champions. And if you don't think that this is the Judgment Day's way of exploiting things, and just look at this dual action that we saw. Tearing the ring in half, isolating, and just tearing in to the individuals, although Fraxium were able to make good stands, successful comebacks. But just look at the competition that was brought against them. And while Balor knew how to play the rules, and there it is, that single leg hook kick. Axiom out like a light, but lead in his shoes kept him up. And while the Judgment Day come down to the ring, Carlito, Liv and Dom joining Balor and JD as they again celebrate an absolutely gorgeous victory as Balor stands proud of what they are accomplishing. Oh, I met Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso backstage. Look, Uso, I get you want to get your shot against Cross after what he put you through, but Money in the Bank, I take my rightful shot to reclaim the Intercontinental Championship, so I'd appreciate it if you just stepped aside so nothing bad has to happen. And while Jay coming to Jimmy, asked him to back down from Cross, and well, Jimmy, oh, what's to know? You got time for me, Uso? 1 month I've been gone, man, and not a single word from you. You know what, Cross was right about you. You want to hold yourself above this family as if you were better than your blood? You want that shot? Well, for once, Jay, you can wait. And well, Jimmy Uso, seemingly a bit hostile towards Jay, of course. Cross told Jimmy many moons ago about how Jay gets handed everything while Jimmy has to earn it, and while Jey Uso trying to refute it, claiming it ain't like that. Oh well, Jimmy again just shutting it down, shoving, man. Roman warned you what path you were on, but no, you were too big to listen to him now, right? You want Cross? You want his title? Well, you gotta wait, because it is my time. I ain't been sitting on the bench to let you take the light again. Oh well, Jimmy refusing to step to the side as the tensions seemingly grow between these two brothers. Oh well, as always, the action rolling on now. Our second Money in the Bank qualifier for the night. It is Liv Morgan versus the woman who just recently challenged Shayna Baszler, Ivy Nile. And well, we saw JD McDonough and Finn Balor surprise the world and take on Fraxium in a shock assault. They took out Gable and Razor. And well, they took the win, and again, Wood, Finn Balor and JD McDonough are officially the #1 contenders for Fraxium's World Tag Team Champions. And well, of course, so far the women's ladder match for Raw consists only of Sol Ruka. But as though, of course, next week we got a top level night of action where we'll name the final 2 women in the ladder match, and well, the final male entrant. Well, Dominic, JD, Finn and Carlito all coming down here now at ringside for this contest. Liv Morgan standing far from alone, but here comes Ivy Nile. Of course, a representative of American Made, the Creed brothers, yet to return from hiatus, and Chad Gable, after his loss to Cross, is taking some time on the backbench. Here he is training as hard as ever. Here we go. Look at that strength. That just pure muscle. But she is in the ring with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan knows how to play dirty, knows how to play the game. Charles Robinson ringing the bell, and backing out now early on. Well, Morgan, neck breaker on that top rope. And looking to capitalize, but Ivy suckers her in. Collar and elbow tie up, and Morgan just cinching in the lock. And Ivy, though, powers out. That side headlock takeover as Ivy now on a mission to make Liv regret stepping foot in the ring. Well, looked like Liv was gonna try and give herself some distance. The smash of the forearm. And Liv Morgan utilizing the kendo stick, slipped between the ropes by Dominic. And well, Ivy Nile able to power through, and there is a huge chip on his shoulder after what went down with Shayna Baszler in that steel cage. Baszler just came in and dominated. And oh god, here we go. Ivy. This is how she beat Shayna Baszler once before via submission. But tonight Morgan has other things in mind. What's the play here? And just drives her in, hooks the shoulders, and nut. Kick out of one. Nile. Again, just looking to up the momentum, and these devastating shots coming in from Ivy Nile, just leveling the field. The ref's back is currently turned, dealing with the turnbuckle pad as Dom getting in the face of the crowd, and well, maybe Morgan's confidence is misplaced. Attempted the roundhouse. Morgan ducks. And now I think Liv is looking to create some suffering of her own. Rolls through. Got the feet wrapped around the World Hurricane Rana. Well, Liv having a little fun here tonight. Off the ropes, and well, Nile able to slip out the corner just in time. Or wasn't quick enough to prevent Liv from getting to the top. I mean, of course, this, I imagine, don't know if you remember a few weeks back, just before Clash, Morgan and Raquel came to the assistance to fight off the Pure Fusion Collective. I imagine the deal was, when Ivy wins the World Championship, that Liv Morgan would get the shot. Of course, Ivy failed. So now these two, instead, must do battle in the ring. Oh no, no, no. We know why she wants it here. Oblivion attempted. Nile. Code breaker from Morgan. Ivy Nile narrowly avoids the Oblivion. Well, Liv, I think, looking to pull this one to an end. Oblivion off the ropes. 1, 2, and Morgan now getting into it. Deep into the argument with Charles Robinson. That could have been a game-changer mistake. Gives Ivy Nile an in. I mean, Liv Morgan right in the front of the eyes of Charles Robinson. Unhooking the turnbuckle. Well, Liv Morgan realised the dire straits, but also I think aware enough that she wants that Money in the Bank briefcase. She wants her shot of the top gold. Oblivion connects. Liv crawls into the cover. Charles is there. And 3. Liv Morgan learning her tricks from Dirty Dom. Able to best Ivy Nile in one hell of a contest, and that opening battle, that opening bout, Ivy coming in full force with no hesitations. But yeah, the code breaker that opened the path to this, the Oblivion, the moment I think everyone thought this deal was cemented and Ivy kicking out, but Liv Morgan benches Ivy. Nile able to fight through following a kendo attack. The kendo stick falling into the corner out of the ref's peripheral vision. Opened the path for the 1-2-3 as Judgment Day returned to ringside to celebrate what is continuing to be one hell of a lucrative night, and Liv Morgan has punched her ticket to Money in the Bank alongside Dominic, JD and Finn Balor. Oh well, we're going to see a man who is beyond ticked off in action tonight. Kevin Owens demanded justice for being left out of the Money in the Bank qualifiers, asking why Dominic got the shot, but he didn't. But then only the Raw General Manager Triple H would approach and insinuate that someone wants Kevin Owens. Someone is gunning for Kevin Owens, and Triple H is obliged and given them the match at Money in the Bank. The question, of course, comes in when you ask, who is Kevin Owens? Who's pursuing him? But tonight Owens looks to further prove again that he is undisputed in, oh god. The man Owens assaulted, put him down with extreme prejudice. Sami Zayn is here tonight, and well, he has his eyes on the ball. This time he is expecting Kevin Owens. This time he is ready for Kevin Owens. And well, Owens, this might not be what he wants to see, but Sami, obviously not the man he's facing at Money in the Bank, but a man who also has a chip that he wants to put in with KO and Jessica Carr. Zayn and Owens in the lockup now. And Sami, a headlock in deep. And well, just flies through into the hammerlock. We know Sami Zayn, one of the most gifted technical wrestlers to bless this planet. And wait, Owens, snap net takeover. I mean, it's good to see some gorgeous little chain wrestling. But Zayn... just again, getting the hold in and swipes the feet. And this now, Sami Zayn unleashes. And wait, Sami considered the pinfall. Didn't want to even give Owens the benefit of the doubt to kicking out himself. And Owens maybe getting a bit too confident. But Zayn's got to be careful not to get suckered in. And Sami. Now just continue. Oh no. Back switch into the backbreaker. Zayn looked for the German on the outside, and now KO starts to fight back. Starts to bite. Oh no, 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 no. And a vicious clothesline from the top. Zayn now. The one who's going high. Sami misjudging the distance. The assault from Owens on the outside clearly doing its work there. KO. Oh God. Kevin. Stomping the head. Already having issues with judging the distance. Can't imagine that. A kick of that level to the back of his head is going to do him any favors. Swanton from the middle rope. Zayn now picking the pace up a little bit. But Owens. Oh, here we go. Kevin and Sami beginning to unleash a warfare. Well, here we go as the brawl commences. Owen, wait, that's another man. KO victimized. That is John coming out, and wait, Sami. Sami's in capitalizing. Well, KO going out to the apron. Suckers in Zayn. Anna, he's nailed it. Blue Thunder Bomb. One kicks out from Owens. KO caught off guard. And, well, if you're asking me, I'm speculating the man that might be awaiting Owens a Money in the Bank is going to be that man who just ran in, John. As Zayn, a louver kick to Kevin, the forehead dripping, and Sami Zayn getting carried away in the moment, allowing Owens to get the better of him. Oh wait, what's Sami thinking? Just leaps through, twisting DDT. Wait a minute, Kevin just blasted from behind Zayn. Well, Zayn with a tope suicida. Owens fires off. Oh my. These men have such a love-hate relationship. Oh wait, Jessica Carr, of course, screaming at Sammy to get back in between the ropes. Zayn from the top, crossbody. And again, Zayn just feeling the moment. Getting hyped up with the crowd. Well, Owens in a, well, dare I say, a world of danger here. As Sammy just challenging Owens at every turn. Sammy wants KO to give him his all. But you can't right out there. You know, Kevin Owens has seen a ghost. And Sammy's concussion could be getting worse. And well, back to the top. Second try and Owens rolls out the way this time. Super kick. Off the ropes, sent on. Owens rallying now like a bowling ball. And KO just playing his games. Slingshot DDT. And the things are getting tense. Bullfrog splash. Zayn runs in. Hurricane Rana. The pace slugging off a little bit now for these men as the effects of battle are showing. And while Zayn reverses the attempted, I assume, either the fall-away package pile driver or the actual package pile driver. And well, Sammy with a rally. I think we know. Wait a minute, Sami Zayn normally... At this point you'd imagine... Wait a second. Zayn just unhooked the turnbuckle pad. And Owens ending whatever Zayn had in mind. Big splash. Sami shoulders up a 1 here. And you gotta be careful. Stunner attempted. Owens survives head first. And while Sami... Wait, well I was gonna say Sami usually goes in for the Haluva kick, backs up into the opposite corner. And what's Zayn looking for now? Just looking to weaken Owens up. Again though. Unveiling yet another turnbuckle. And well, Owens, I think, getting an idea of what vicious games in mind Zayn has. As these two men battle for position, both realizing they are at the end of their tether. And Owens directing traffic to avoid those ropes like a plague. And what? DQ again. That's annoying. But I guess Owens wins because Zayn couldn't control that aggression, got too hungry, and Cara had no choice but to call a match. Oh well, a man who was almost a Money in the Bank entrant before Grayson Waller decided to make his mark and cost Austin Theory the match. He is out here tonight to, I guess, address the entire situation and the issues that have grown. See, I should be stood here tonight talking about how I'll be leaving Toronto, Mr. Money in the Bank, but no. Grayson did the only thing he's ever been good at. He held me back, but this will be the last time. As far as this industry is concerned, Grayson Waller just officially signed his oh god. You say his name, and the devil himself appears, Grayson Waller. That's funny, Theory, you ain't shit. Nothing more than a failed project I got lumped with, trying to make you something even remotely interesting. And when Waller claiming the Theory was basically put on Waller's lap, made his responsibility Money in the Bank, I proved that you were nothing more than a mouthpiece set on a mountain of abs. In Toronto, I will expose you as a weak man who can't accept he's already lost it all. In Theory, saying he'll dig the grave for Waller as he walks off, and it's official. Well, oh well, it is official. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, one-on-one, and Money in the Bank. But coming up now, it is the Women's World Champion, the Submission Magician, representing the Pure Fusion Collective, Shayna Baszler. Baszler tonight is being forced to put the money where her mouth is. Last week she declared anyone who wished to step up, who wished to challenge the dominance of Shayna Baszler, she dares them to do so. Chelsea Green stepped up and Baszler denied her. Baszler, which meant that Baszler could not indeed back it up. Thanks to the Triple H, the Raw General Manager, he has made this match. It is officially a non-title match, but if Chelsea Green wins, she gets to challenge a Money in the Bank. But let's not forget Shayna Baszler. 2-1 in active competition. For singles competition. If you want to extend that, Shayna Baszler would officially be full, and I believe 2 in record action. But this is the woman right here who could even those odds a little bit more. Chelsea Green, 0-0. She goes 0-1 tonight. She will not have a shot of challenging a Money in the Bank. If she goes 1-0, then she could be a future women's champion. Well, a lock up early on, and Chelsea Green instantly floored. Get into a technical bout with someone like Shayna Baszler, not going to pan out in your favour. And a vicious neck breaker. Green now getting a little confident early on. And the face, well, the self-proclaimed face of the women's division, of the women in this industry, Chelsea Green. The hot mess, bringing her brutality and violence, as she can be known to get unhinged when those bells toll. And well, Shayna having a bad ride here to kick off this night. And look at the viciousness. Well, Green looking again in the face of Jessica Karen. Oh my god. Baszler may have just kicked Chelsea Green's knee into the next realm as Baszler settling in. Oh, wait a minute, a lock-up here mid-match. And Chelsea Green is taking control and out-wrestling Shayna. And Baszler just trying to cling on, and it is now Green. Oh god. Baszler just took the biggest shot Green has. Oh well, Shayna. Oh god. Just sent Chelsea Green into next week. And now just stomping the digits. Mangling the hand of Green and those hammering elbows. And now the fists. Carr needs to try and get some more. Oh god, waist lock. And the German holds on the waist lock. Gut wrench suplex, not German. I apologize and release. Things get back in the ring now, and wait, that's Piper. Piper Niven. Wait a minute, Piper Niven has just come to steal the championship right out of Shayna's hands. Wait a minute, advantage. Green. I believe Shayna Baszler may have just played straight into the hand of Chelsea and Piper. 1, 2, and a deep kick out. The time it took for her to get back in that ring, causing the disconnect, and now Shayna trying to capitalize. Chelsea could be in some trouble. We going for that? No, thought going for a penalty kick. Baszler plants her, and oh my god, Chelsea with a force of nature, and oh, Chelsea Green is back on her feet. Oh, wait a minute, Green letting Baszler get back up. Face wash in the corner. Rolls her into the cover. 1, 2. Kicks out of 2. Oh god. And a quick cover from Baszler. Could that bring an end to the dreams? No. Oh, and here we go. Just stomping a hole through Green. And I mean, the longer this match goes on, I mean, I know Green's having one hell of a showing, but trying to out-survive someone like Shayna. And wait. Green calls timeout and throws Shayna off her game. My bad. And wait. Attempts to capitalize. Whoop. Chelsea, the unpretty her. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and... Chelsea Green arguing with Jessica Carr there. And, well, Shayna and Green just going into a full-on fist fight. But Baszler, a born natural striker, could spell trouble. Chelsea pop-up enziguri. And wait a minute. Hooks her in. Plants her. And Shayna able to rally things back in. Green coming within inches of a victory. But it was not enough. And well, tonight's main event ends with a crushing loss for Chelsea Green. But I imagine that Shayna Baszler will want nothing more with Green, but Piper Niven on the other hand could be a marked woman for the PFC after getting involved tonight. The Women's World Champion, the Queen of Spades, stands victorious. Who will she face? And Money in the Bank is the big question.